It's come to my attention because of the same question that I get, that I haven't done a very good job explaining the insertion of the casing pipe in the well, how the pea gravel is involved, and that whole process. It stems back to the original video. That part of the video was a little bit messed up and I didn't include all of it. I thought I explained it well enough verbally. Obviously I didn't. So what we're going to do with a scrap piece of pipe, a small hole in the ground and some pea gravel, I'm going to explain putting that in the ground, where the gravel goes, and how all that works. Here's our pipe. This is our casing pipe. It's going in the ground. Pea gravel will be going around it. What you have to do first, before you put this in the ground, you have to know how deep your water is. How you do that, get you a string, tie something to it, drop it down in the well. Bring it back up. Where it stops being wet, that's where your water table has stopped. You're going to take that and transfer that to your pipe. Where the water stops on your pipe, you're going to go just a little bit higher than that, and you are going to use a saw. This is a knife, but you're going to use a saw and cut many little entries into this. Cut here, flip it over the other side, cut. You don't want to cut this thing in two, but you want water to be able to permeate this pipe. You want it to be able to flow into this thing. Okay, once we have that done, now we're ready to put the casing pipe in the well. You take your pipe, you drop it down into the center of the hole you've just dug. Once that's in there, you start taking your pea gravel and putting it around the pipe. How much pea gravel? That depends. It depends on how deep your well is, how large you've dug your hole, many things. But it's better to have too much than too little, because what this does, this allows water to permeate around this and pool around the rock, and then it stages up and gets in the pipe. So, this pours around your pipe. Ideally, you want these rocks to get at least as high as the cuts that you put on the pipe. It also helps filter stuff out as well. So when that's done, now you're ready to start putting your soil back around your casing pipe and closing this part back up. Then you move into putting the pipe, water pipe in the well. All right, last but certainly not least, we've got the casing pipe in the ground, we've got our pea gravel all poured around it, and we've got our dirt or soil back in the pipe, packed it up so it's nice and sturdy and tight. Now what we need to do is to dig around it about a foot and about 8 inches deep, and that is we're going to put a well cap on this thing, a seal, and what that we're going to put in here is either bentonite, which is a really hard drying clay which will shed water, or something like sackcrete. They both will serve the same purpose. You want to fill this hole that you've dug around your pipe, and you want it higher at the pipe and tapering lower towards the sides or towards the outside. What this does is it sheds water. It keeps water and contaminants from running off the surface of the ground and right down into your hole that you've dug. You want that running away from it to help control what goes down into your well water. And after that, then you can put your soil back around the top, clean it up, and you're finished with this part. Sorry for the earlier confusion. I hope this cleared things up and helps you successfully get your shallow well taken care of. As usual, good luck with your projects.